Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advancement, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, this is going to be a show where we're going to end it all today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. You don't want to miss out on this show, and I suggest you share this because it's going to be one of them shows. So, we've all rather had to sit down and endure this fake GOAT debate that's made up of a bunch of smoke and mirrors, and listen to people tell us why this LeBron Jordan GOAT debate is a real thing, when in reality, it's just a debate made up of just a bunch of popcorn and confetti. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we have done countless shows on this bloody topic. Countless shows on this bloody topic. So what happened? I came across a show that I was watching about Skip Bayless, where he revealed LeBron's playoff record since he joined the Lakers, which is an abysmal 28-25. But I want you guys to listen to what Skip said, because we have a larger show that we want to get to. Quickly listen to what Skip said in this sound. Take a listen to that quickly.
Alex Caruso was a Laker when they won that Mickey Mouse championship in Orlando. And maybe you caught this, but after Caruso's Thunder won this year's championship, Caruso said, and I quote, "Now I have a real one," meaning a genuinely won ring, not a cubic zirconia. Yet, even if we count that championship run in the bubble, LeBron is only 28-25 as a Laker in the playoffs. Only 28-25. And some people try to make the case he's the GOAT. That's more of a Billy Goat record. A Billy Goat eating tin cans record. I am not making this up. You can look it up. 28-25 in the playoffs as a Los Angeles Laker, including 2-12 in his last 3 series. Lord have mercy.
Great. You heard what Skip said. Now, let's get into this show here. And I'm going to enjoy this show immensely because we did some serious research for this one. LeBron fans have tried every angle to try to turn this thing into a GOAT debate. They realized they couldn't argue against Jordan head up. So what they then started to do was come up with these obtuse, obscure arguments. One of them was, oh, we're done with the 90s. We're done with the 90s. They try to put together a compilation of clips of like 90 players, just a bunch of stupidity, right? Bunch of total stupidity. But then they took it a step further because they're losers. So they said, oh, Jordan wasn't that good. He played weak competition compared to LeBron James, because they're talking about the 2 years he played Kevin Durant. Oh, he played weaker competition. Now, most of us know inherently that that's absolute bullshit. Most of us know this. When we say LeBron played in a weak East, we all know this, but for whatever reason, LeBron fans seem to deny it, and it seems to just be like a trite talking point. So while doing research for that previous show, hence the reason we played that sound, I then started to delve into the numbers, because these jokers have been saying, oh man, man, LeBron should be more revered because he played against tougher teams. But then I'm like, we all know that's not true. So then I started to do the research. And what I found proved that LeBron has been an abject failure in comparison, not in the NBA, in comparison to Michael Jordan. We're going to break the numbers down. So let's get through this, because competition has been the last lifeline of these LeBron fans. Oh, who did Jordan play? Jordan played in a very difficult time in the NBA. But let's start with LeBron's numbers. LeBron James, when he played in the East, from the year 2003 to 2017, the average win percentage of teams in the Eastern Conference compared to teams in the Western Conference, okay? And I want you guys to look at this. Teams in the East won 47.7% of their games, had a winning percentage, rather. Whereas teams in the West had a 52.4% win percentage. What does these integers indicate? It indicates that Western Conference teams generally had better records because they were winning more games than Eastern Conference teams. If you try to visualize these numbers, these are like 50 win teams compared to 40 win teams. So LeBron spent what? I don't know. Close to 15 years of his career in a conference where teams were weaker than teams in the West. This is not my opinion. This is the actual data. You can go punch it up on Basketball Reference and see free, because they've tried to hold on to this stupid, pitiful argument of, oh, LeBron played more. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's always been a lie. How could he have played tougher competition when he played in a weak conference? Now, some people will say, well, he made it to the finals. Yeah, he made it playing weak teams and got his ass whiz-zapped when he got there, because that's when ultimately he started playing real LeBron started in those playoff runs. He would start playing real teams like in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the second round, that's when he would start playing real teams. Whereas in the West, you're playing them all season long, and then from the first round all the way. Kobe was facing the Spurs, he was facing real deal teams. The team LeBron faced in the finals in 2013, Kobe was facing in round 1 in the Thunder. The team he would play in the finals are teams Kobe would play in round 1. But I want to get to the larger point, because these jokers like to say, oh, but Jordan didn't play against nobody. Jordan didn't. Let's get to the time when Jordan played in the East, his career. When Jordan played in the East, from 84 to 98, the win percentage was 50.6. That's the winning percentage of teams in the East. The winning percentage in the West was 49.4. This number shows that the East was stronger than the West when Jordan played. It also shows that Jordan played when he played in an era where his conference was winning over 50% of the games. He was still winning at a high level. But what it shows in LeBron's case is when he played in a weaker conference, he was still somehow losing. Still somehow losing. So how can we use the argument that LeBron played tougher competition when clearly he didn't? And Jordan played tougher teams on a night in, night out basis, because you play teams in the East more than you play teams in the West. Who don't know that? Who don't know this? So that's the first part. Now, I want to give you guys the final nail in the coffin. Take a look at the win percentage. Now, hold on. Let me pull up the right sheet here. Here it is. The win percentage from 84 to 2025. Let's put it up for you guys to see. What this chart indicates is the following. From 2000 to 2010, the West was the stronger conference with a 52.6 win percentage. From 2020 to 2025, the West was still the strong. So for the last 20 years, the West was the stronger conference. That's the 20 years Kobe played in. And LeBron has enjoyed playing in the weak-ass East. But here's the point. From 84 to 98, was the only time the East was strong. And who played in that time frame, folks? Michael Jordan. The moment Jordan left, Look at the win percentages. 47 from 03 to 18, 48 from 2018 to 2025. So we have the proof now. Then not only did LeBron have more help than Michael Jordan, because he did, and for those of you who may not know, Jordan's all-star talent, their cumulative all-star appearances of all of Jordan's teammates is 10. LeBron is pushing about 150, meaning if you add up all of the all-star caliber players he's played with, if you combine their all-star appearances, it's about 150. Pippen made 6 or 7, if I'm not mistaken. Jordan is sitting at 10. So not only did LeBron have a disgrace, just a shameful, just have a totally, absolutely disgusting amount of more talent, more help, he somehow found a way to still lose more. He had more help, more time, a weaker conference, and still lost more. How do you do that, bro? And the only argument his fans try to run for, Jordan didn't play anybody, it's a flat out lie. You got the information inverted. LeBron played nobody. You got the information inverted. Invert. This is the data here. This is the proof. This is not my opinion. And what, if you look at the chart again, I want to quickly put it up. From 84 to 98, look at the difference in the conference. It now indicates the overall competition of the league because it was damn near even. Meaning the pool of talent was immense and there were a lot of great teams. The delta was less than 1%. No, it was just about 1%, the delta. But if you look at when LeBron played, you're looking at like a 5% swing. 2000 to 2010, a 5% delta. 2000 to 2025, a 4% delta. 2003 to 2018, a 5% delta almost. So what are we talking about here? LeBron fans, what are you going to say now? Huh? What y'all going to say now? Your man is not that good. He's good, but he's not as good as you think he is. So all the excuses you guys like to tell each other when you're up there twerking it up all day long, hollering and screaming, rubbing honey all over each other's ankles and shaking your booties, the thing y'all try to tell yourself to console yourself is, oh, Jordan didn't play nobody, when in fact it's a lie. He did. What y'all need to come to the realization is that your man is just not as good as Jordan. Bro, y'all need to swallow that pill and call it a day, bro. Y'all need to go take that pill and call it a day. He's not as good. There's no other way to say it. He's simply not as good. And every lie you guys tell yourself, you guys are deepening your illusion. It's a lie. Oh, he played. It's a bloody lie. Who did Jordan face in the final? LeBron faced just one more top 75 player in the finals than Jordan. Do you know that? Are you aware of such information? He played just one more. So this is your Russell Westbrook, your Kevin Durant, your James Harden, your who else he faced in the finals? Your Tim Duncan, your Kawhi Leonard. Who else did LeBron face? I can't think of. Whoever he played. If you add all of those 75 guys, you now juxtapose with the 75 guys that Jordan played against, it's about a one-player difference. I can think of some of the players that LeBron played offhand. He played against Duncan, Kawhi, Dirk, who else? Curry, Harden, Westbrook, and Durant. Those are 7 that I got. Just thinking off the top of my head. Jordan played against Worthy, Magic, Peyton, Barkley, Stockton, Malone, and maybe there's somebody else I'm missing. Now, unless you guys want to take it to the next stupid level and say, well, those guys are not good, now we're going to know how stupid the fan base is. Because y'all are not far away from, I know some of y'all thought, well, those guys aren't really that good. I know y'all thinking that because y'all a bunch of bozos. They still trying to find ways. Yeah, they're good, but are they really good? You know the Russell Westbrook I just counted? Wasn't he the same Russell Westbrook y'all was trashing? Yeah, he part of that too. Now, who are the top 75 guys Jordan played with? My memory only gives me 2. Rodman, Pippen. Who are the top 75 guys LeBron James has played with? Beat me? Can you tell me, pumpkin? Can y'all tell me? I can think of a few. Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis. There's somebody else I'm forgetting. Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis. There's a few more. Russell Westbrook. There's a few more players I can think of right now. Carmelo Anthony. Some of y'all are, Carmelo was old. He was 37. Yeah, Rodman was 37 in 98. So the point I want to close on is this. For the people in the back. The lie that, LeBron faced more, it's a lie. It's a bloody lie. That's the first thing. Jordan faced more competition because he was playing tougher teams. That's number one. Number two, LeBron has had more help than Michael Jordan. When you guys show me a player like Luka Doncic that Michael Jordan played with, or Anthony Davis, I'll take you guys seriously on that point. The second bit of information is that LeBron has played in a weaker conference for the majority of his career. And somehow, some way, he still found a way to lose more. And if you include the factor of time, he has had about 7 more years to play, and he's still sitting on 4. It shows you that he's a failure in comparison to Jordan. He's a winner in comparison to himself or lesser players, not to Michael Jordan. They're not on the same level. He's not on the same level as Kobe. I'm sorry to break it to you, he's not. We were doing this show talking about scoring and all of this. Listen, what's the hardest thing to be in basketball? Anybody will tell you that knows basketball is to be a two-way player, right? That's the hardest thing. Kobe was scoring 28 a night and making all first defensive teams. When was the last team LeBron made that was a defensive team? Let me just quickly pull this up because y'all be bugging. Like, y'all be bugging, and I think that we need to call y'all out. Y'all be bugging a lot. Let's look at the last time LeBron made an all-defensive team, meaning the last time he played real defense. The last time LeBron made a defensive team. Think about this. LeBron stopped playing defense in 2014. LeBron hasn't made an all-defensive team in 10 years. Let that circulate in the sky. LeBron hasn't made a defensive team in 10 years. Which means that he hasn't played all NBA caliber defense since he was 30 years old. I want you guys to ponder that for a second. Since the age of 30, he stopped playing all NBA caliber defense. At the age of 30. At the age of 30, bro. Let's pull up Jordan. Because he retired with the Bulls at 35. Jordan made his last all-defensive team all first in 1998. You want to compare these guys? You're insane. You are insane comparing LeBron James. You are insane. Jordan, at the age of 35, made the all-first defensive team and won the scoring title and won the MVP and won the championship. The hardest thing to do is play offense and score and play defense. What do some players say? I want to rest on defense because I'm spending a lot on offense. Yeah, Jordan didn't do that, folks. Yeah, Kobe didn't do that, folks. That wasn't Kobe's repertoire. LeBron hasn't played defense in 10 good years. You can't use age. At 30, at 35, Jordan was winning on the all-first defensive team. All first. If we go to Kobe Bryant, who's tied for the most all defensive selections in history of basketball at 12. I think it's him, Tim Duncan, and somebody else. When did Kobe stop playing defense? Kobe made the all-first defensive team, all-second defensive team in 2012. 2012, he was 33. And he would have probably made it when he was 34, but he got hurt. That's when he ruptured his Achilles. So those guys actually play defense, not like your boy. Not like your boy. Y'all try to act like y'all doing something. It's just that I don't used to have the time to do these long-ass research shows. Ask about me. I used to do it. You jigaboos think low and all them dudes is wise. Nah. I used to do them. I would research the hell out of these shows. It's just I don't have the time no more to be doing that. We got other things. I got a different channel. We got a lot of stuff going on. But I don't be playing when it comes to this research game. I don't be playing with it. They're not on the same level. Son has played weak teams his entire career. That's a fact. The numbers stated. When LeBron played in the East, for the majority of his basketball time in the Eastern Conference, let me pull up the data for the people in the back. Maybe y'all ain't see it. The win percentage was 47%. And he loved it. Oh, go to the finals. You go to the finals. Why you keep losing if you're so good? How come you get bad all of a sudden in the finals? How come? Because that's when you started playing real teams. That's when you started playing the real teams. Meanwhile, Jordan did that for his entire career. And was playing defense. Yo, LeBron hasn't played defense in 10 years. We need to make a commercial. In 10 years. He hasn't made an all-defensive team in 10 good years. 10 of them. Do you know how crazy that is? You understand how insane that is, bro? Meanwhile, Jordan was doing it till he was 35. When he was 40, he was still playing defense. Kobe did it till he was 34, 33, 34. Then he got injured. All second defensive team. But y'all want to compare them? What that say about when you play? It shows you got heart. It shows you got heart. I'm willing to get dirty in the mud with it. I'm ready. I'm willing to guard that guy. It shows you got heart. It says something about your mentality when you play on the other side of the ball, bro. I'm not out here trying to stat pad. Ain't no stats for locking somebody down. Ain't no stats for that. What's the stat for locking dudes down? Nah, dude, don't swing the ball over to him because it's going to be a nightmare over there. Don't swing. What's the stat for that? There is no stat. All you guys sit up there and do is talk about superficial stats. But even when it comes to that, Jordan still got you beat. You do know Jordan led the league in steals too, right? Y'all aware of that, right? Y'all aware of that, right? Don't play with this debate. It's a joke. I'm done.